We need men.
I don't personally think so. I'm doing fine without them.
Do we need men?
No.
Women feel like we don't need men anymore because we don't need men.
It's funny how they all shout from the rooftops that they don't need men, but without us society would fall. But they don't want to admit that, they don't even realize that. We maintain everything in society.
What are you looking for in a man now to wear this cologne?
I'm not looking for a man.
I don't want a man. I don't need a man. I am perfectly fine by myself. Independent woman who doesn't need a man.
Men are luxury items to women at this point. Women don't
No, we are a necessity. We are a necessity.
give two chocolate-covered It's what men want.
Whose stupid idea was it to start putting things out about we don't need men? Listen.
Feminism.
Let me get up close and personal with people right now. We need men to exist as women.
Of course.
Let me break it down. A man is the only one who can activate the woman's true femininity. And any woman that tells me otherwise, I'm just sorry. I'm not here to listen to anyone's lies. I'm a very straightforward, honest person. And I take accountability to being a woman. And a part of us being a woman is accepting that the man is the one and the only one that can activate this chemical in our brain that kicks off when he's around, which is to be completely feminine, vulnerable, beautiful, and obedient and submissive. Only the man.
But what do you guys think happened when she put this video out and also a few more videos?
What you'll find is when you cannot accept this, it's because you're being like a man.
True.
The man is the only one that can make you feel like a woman. So don't sit there and lie, please, anyone. I don't want to offend anyone, but unfortunately, the truth hurts. Okay? The man is the only one that can activate the true femininity in a woman. Okay?
By the way, guys, she also posted these videos.
Are you someone who's had enough? Are you a brother and you've had enough of this toxic woman? Your toxic wife. Dealing with a female with daddy issues is very challenging. How to tell if she's got daddy issues? You are to blame for everything. You are to blame for every single thing that goes wrong in her life.
So as you can see, guys, she made a few videos on TikTok against the mainstream narrative. So what do you guys think happened to her account?
I've been banned and suspended again. This is the second account I've been banned and suspended on TikTok. I'm absolutely fed up. I cannot be bothered anymore with TikTok. Someone reported my video the night before, and someone also reported why women need a men video over a month ago.
I really don't get people like that. What kind of life do you have the time to report somebody's video? Don't you have anything else in your life better to do than write a report? Why? I don't get it. If you don't like the video, just don't watch it. It's so easy.
I don't need no man, says the ceiling fans women. But here's the problem. Just because you're racking in money from the comfort of your own home still doesn't mean that you don't need a man. May I present to you Tim Stokely, the founder of the platform that you're leveraging. This man is taking a cut of your money and is worth $120 million because of your Boss Babe ventures. Basically, Tim is and you're are you still feeling empowered? Oh, and let's not forget the subscribers. Chances are, if you're a female creator, is that what you even call them? You're likely to have a majority male following.
Of course. And they leverage that. We all know that female creators, it doesn't matter if you're on YouTube or if you're on TikTok, get a lot of views from men, but they say they don't need men.
Without them, what even are you? I mean, I could also get into the logistics of who invented the camera you're using, the software, etc. But I'll spare you that and let you get back to your empowered ways.
You know what's funny to me, guys? If they make an OnlyFans, they're called empowered. But that OnlyFans is tied to men. If all the men disappeared, she wouldn't make money. But all of them say they are independent and they don't need men. But literally their work depends on men.
The fifth wave of feminism is here, and it's going to change the world as we know it. My prediction, this is going to be a counter movement to the fourth wave, where women start embracing their femininity instead of tearing down masculinity. Cool, women.
I don't think this will happen in my lifetime. I don't think things will change while I'm still alive. I know I'm a pessimist, but I really don't think that.
Women have joined men in the workforce, but now they've realized that they've lost sight of the things that actually make them strong women, like their warmth, their love, and their ability to nurture the people in their lives. They're realizing that they're now in debt to sexual liberation and hookup culture. It ruined them, and now they're realizing that competing with men resulted in no fulfillment whatsoever. They just serve their male boss instead of the man in their home. All for what? 12 weeks of paid maternity leave? Yeah, you could keep that. Feminism destroyed the traditional family, and then
I see a positive to this, guys. I really do. A lot of cats and dogs will be adopted. And I love animals, so that's a positive.
Natural dynamics between men and women. And now women are waking up. We're going to see a fifth wave, and the women that lead it will be the ones that recognize masculinity maintains society, while femininity maintains life. Welcome to the fifth wave, my guys.
What do you guys think? Do you think you will see any positive change in your lifetime? Do you think that the Red Pill community and the Manosphere community will help solve this problem with feminism? I know that channels like mine and others have truly awoken men to the reality and nature of women. But I don't think this will make women change because of simps. There will always be simps. And a simp will just watch my channel and say, oh, I don't listen to that guy. He's stupid. And that's all. He will never change until a woman or two or three will break his heart and his bank account. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments.
You're responsible for modern women acting the way they do because you tolerate it. Next time you're fed up with the
True, that's the fault of simps. Yeah, you watching this, doing everything to please a woman that doesn't deserve it. It's your fault. And I'm not talking to the ones that are not simps. You know who you are. You simp. You're a simp and you know it.
Realistic expectations that women have nowadays. Remember this video and remember that change happens when men say enough is enough.
True.
Women know there will always be simps to cater to them hand and foot, so why would you expect them to change their ways? So many men nowadays are listening to propaganda telling them to yield to women at all costs so they can form and tolerate disrespect from their partners.
Yes, do whatever women say, whatever they want.
If you want
And you should never have boundaries, because if you have boundaries, you're toxic.
to see change in women, stop being afraid to call out disrespectful behavior when you see it. Stop being afraid to set expectations in relationships, and stop thinking that finally acting like a man is what's going to make them leave. Sure, maybe your values will push some women away, but they'll make the right woman stay.
But most simps have no values, have no boundaries. They will do whatever a woman wants or tells him to do. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
I'm not afraid to stir the pot, so why are you?
Guys, I've come to a conclusion. I will never be able to make a simp see my point of view because he never lived life as I did. He never saw things from my eyes, from my perspective. He only saw them from his perspective. And to him, everybody else is wrong. Everybody. It doesn't matter how many people will tell him, hey, my guy, you're not doing the right thing. That woman is cheating on you. That woman is taking advantage of you. It doesn't matter. They are they are blind. They are blind to everybody else. And I can't change them. Nobody can. They only change if they want to. And they will only want to change if a woman breaks his every belief, his heart, his bank account, every belief that he had till that point. Only then, maybe he will try to change.
So this is why I think women say that they don't need men, and they are absolutely right.
Let's listen. I'm so curious. Let's see.
So a lot of times you'll hear women or men complaining that women are acting like they don't need them, or men say
They act like they don't need men, but they actually do.
they don't need us. And what they fail to understand is that the needs of a man are so vastly different to the needs of women
Of course.
that when a man says women act like they don't need a man, it's because they don't need a man for those specific needs. And unfortunately, those are the only needs that men seem to think are valid, because those are the needs to them that they need.
So let me put it this way, guys. They can do whatever they want. They can have lists of expectations from a man, what they want in a man. But if we as men say what we like and what we want in women, our opinion isn't valid. I understand she's totally right. What men want in women and with what women want in men, it's totally different. But women say that we can't have any opinion. We can have any values. We can't have any preferences because they are calling us toxic if we do. You can't care about body count. You can't care about her weight. You can't care about anything because we are called toxic.
For example, women do not need sexual validation from every man. In fact, women usually don't need sexual validation.
They need validation. They need attention from as many men as they can. That's not true. That's not true.
Until they're actually having sex with somebody.
Yes, but they want the attention, even if he's just a friend. They want the attention from a man.
Women don't need validation of how smart or funny or attractive they are, because by the time they've made it to the selection of men that they think that they want to date, they have already validated and vetted themselves. They have already placed themselves in a category to be able to attract a certain type of man.
No, most women don't know what men find attractive in a woman. That's the problem today. Women think that what they search for in a man is the exact thing that men search for in a woman. And it's not true. It's absolutely not true. We are totally different. We think differently.
And they are certain that they are worth that type of man. So by the time
just because you say you are worth that type of man, many men would stay away from you just because you think you deserve something. But they don't understand that. They don't, guys, they don't.
they go on the date, there is nothing for that man to validate. The date is the validation. So I think there are so many ways where men need certain things from women that women just do not need from men. So when a man says, well, women act like they don't need us, we don't, because we don't need those.
Can you see how she cannot understand that without men, society would not function? She wouldn't be able to make a video like this and put it on TikTok if men weren't around.
Those things, and the things that we do need, communication, men just they just seem to think that it's not important.
Yes, because for us communication is not that important. We don't want to sit with you for 3 hours to tell us about your day and what that woman did at work or what that guy said or what you heard about in the news. We have other stuff. We come home from work, we are tired, we want to relax. We don't want a nagging wife telling us all that kinds of stuff and nagging us. We don't want that. We want peace. That's why we're so different from women. Women want to communicate their emotions. We are not like that.
The things that we do need: security, self-reliance, a little.
Yeah, That's what you need, but we don't need that from women. We don't want a provider from a woman. We don't want a boss bee. But they don't get that. They don't get that we are totally different because media nowadays and society tells us we are the same, but we're not.
Razzle dazzle here and there for you not to be boring. Men just don't find valuable and they don't think that they're important. So when a man says that women act like she doesn't need a man, just know that they are in agreement because what she thinks he considers needs, she doesn't need from him.
So we no longer have any need for you, genetically or physically.
Sweetie, it's the men that hold me back from drop kicking people like you across the floor for some of the foolishness that you say. Y'all women are simply not physically strong enough to hold me back from my unbridled rage.
No, no, no. Nowadays, women think that they are level. No, 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 no. Women nowadays think that they are at the same level of power as men do. They think they're no, 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 no. That's not true. Women nowadays think that they have the same power as a man and the same strength as a man. But we all know that is not true.
Some of the foolishness y'all come up with. Like, babe, I know you mean well. For the women, I really don't think you care about the men. But babe, just know that if they didn't exist, all of the people that put up with what you talk about would vanish. There are some girls that exclusively hang out with boys because they put up with some of the stuff that they say that other girls simply would not. I would rather be locked in the center of the earth with the only thing to keep me company is the screams of the tortured souls in hell than live in an all-female planet. I said what I said. By the way, just to add more insult to injury, it's actually really sexist for you to behave that way towards